Welcome back. Well, we lost a few of our 11-man teams left, but both of our 6-man teams kept trudging on. Crowell had its way with Ira. This was a game that was kind of, I don't want to say they're going to just waltz to the state title now, but this was maybe looking like their toughest test. 59-14, they mercy ruled them, and then Throckmorton's still alive after a good win too. But I'm smelling state title for Crowell in a couple weeks.
Back to back.
Yeah, I mean they're playing Valley, which Valley's a good team. They 45 Valley in the semis last year. It's looking like they could play either May in the state finals, who they beat last year at state, or Blum, who I saw them beat by like 65 on that Saturday random game I went to during the season. It's impressive to win. Last year they kind of had a couple close calls. They had a loss. This year it's impressive to do what they did to come back and just basically trounce everybody.
Right, and they may be, an unknown to some of the larger school fans or whatever, but in their circle, they do kind of get the target on their back. Mm-hmm. So people even in the summer were probably preparing for their schemes.
Yeah.
That knew they'd play them in the playoffs. So you're really impressed. And then Throckmorton has kept it going. What do you see for them this week? Yeah,
they're playing Calvert, and I talked to Coach Mallory. By the way, I'll have a good story on him in Wednesday's paper, but I talked to Coach Mallory about Calvert, and he said this is one of the first times they felt like they might not be the fastest team. Calvert actually is the only team that didn't get mercy ruled by Crowell. So, I mean, there's talent there. I mean, that's saying something. And so I think this might be Throckmorton's toughest game. They'll have a kind of tough game next week, it looks like. But it kind of looks like this is the game they need to do to win their third state title in 4 years. So it should be. I'm thinking the Crowell game is going to be a pretty big, over probably before the game's called. But I think Throckmorton Calvert's going to be, a real good one down to the wire. So.
Kind of exciting.
Yeah, it is exciting, and it'd be cool if these teams had played each other. Maybe we could schedule like a Memorial Stadium game like the next week or whatever. But it's great years for both of them, no matter how it turns out. When we come back, we'll look at Ryder's season-ending loss and what's going forward for 5-5A.